How we doing? How we doing? Is there anybody in here? Hmm. What up? What up? Is anybody in here? Says we got some people. How's everybody doing? Anyone in the chat? Just waiting on Boyd. Gonna be doing this puppy 2 drafts. Is this stream up? Should be. Is this stream up? Okay, it is. Should be. Yeah. Sorry, just making sure this is working. We have 6 live viewers. Is anybody in the chat? Gotta look for some people to talk to while I wait for Boyd here. No, I might join a slow draft and just have that up while we wait. I don't know how long Boyd's gonna be. He said he'd be in here in a little bit. So no rush on his end. 12 person. Is this a slow draft? Yes, it is. Ah, but that's not the right buy-in. All right, we're gonna do a tiny draft here in 3. Beginner. That's 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 8 hour. There we go. All right, let's get this up. This is my first best ball draft I've done all year, so hopefully I do something right. Not really well rehearsed in the ADP, so I can take a look. Oh, this is half PPR. I can already tell by the projected points here. It shows you how much I've never used Underdog. I used to live in Connecticut, never had access to it. So every time I went to New York for work, I would then start like an FFPC draft, I believe is the platform, with Boyd and our other friend Vic. And I would just do like these small ball, like slow drafts where I could start the draft in there and then I can keep drafting wherever, but I couldn't ever start it in Connecticut. So it was a little it was a little frustrating. You know, you need to get your degeneracy in somehow. Okay, so let's get QBs. 37. I probably should have taken a look at the info. Is this? Yeah, it is. Half reception, 6 point receiving, normal 4 point, no tight end premium. Okay. Start three wide receivers, good to know. Two running backs, a flex, tight end, quarterback. Okay, beautiful. Does anyone else want to hop in this if they can? If anybody's actually watching, it says we have 6 viewers, but that's probably just me when I looked at it. I needed to test the audio on this, so if you hear some really annoying music, disregard that. This is the very first live stream that we've done, so I'm still trying to figure all this out. So yeah, see, it says it's playing, but let's open up a different tab and try YouTube. Okay, so the volume does work. I don't know why these background music songs are not working, so I'm gonna disregard those. I'm gonna see if Boyd has any knowledge because he is the one that may have more knowledge on the music than myself. I don't see anybody in the chat room, so I'm assuming that there's nobody in here unless, and I'm just rambling on to myself here, but waiting for these to get filled, so maybe someone else will come in the chat and fill it. There's only $3, so yeah, I'm just straight up doxing how much I have. Actually, no, you can't see it because of the logo. How much is in my account? Wait, can you? No, you can't. Mhm. All right, well, let's look at ADP here because I'm just sitting here just speaking on nonsense and just kind of being boring as shit. So, Anthony Richardson is the fifth highest QB. That is wild to me. I mean, it could be disgusting, but that's crazy. Over Kyler Murray? Yeah, no thanks. I'd rather have Kyler Murray. Yeah, and then Justin Herbert's all the way down here. What are we doing? I mean, I guess because of the changing in the offense, but still. Like we got Deshaun Watson down here. We got JJ and Drake May. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with this. I feel like Penix would be a pretty good value pick, just in case. What's his face? Why can't I? Yeah, Kirk Cousins is hurt. That'd be a pretty nice steal at the end. Okay. So it's either go hero with the top four, potentially get Murray or these three. Maybe Jordan Love, not too sure. This is a little pricey for Jaden Daniels for my liking. Maybe these two. Probably these two. Maybe Aaron Rodgers as well and Watson. Yeah, so I like the values on most of these guys. But I'm probably gonna get one of these four, if I'm honest. Just always and always bodes well to get a good quarterback in best ball, and at least from my experience. All right, we got five more to fill in here. So hopefully we get this started soon. Running backs. How far have some of these drifted down? Okay, Gibbs in the beginning of the second round is nice. This is wild to me. Saquon, I feel like he should be up here. Like I have a feeling that Saquon could be top three this year. So That might be a good little target. Um, want nothing to do with these. I don't want Pacheco, Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Rashad White, Joe Mixon, Kenneth Walker. Kamara is interesting, not David Montgomery. Aaron Jones is getting a little bit more cheaper, so I may do that. Ramondre is a really good one. Brooks is a good one for my liking. Don't want anything to do with Zamir, although, with best ball exposure, you might end up getting him if he falls. I like Moss. Mostert's good. I like Benson. That's not bad. There's nobody starting ahead of Javante, is there? I mean, I know there was talks of Julian McLaughlin getting more touches, but I feel like that's a little bit cheap for him. I don't know. I'm liking these running back prices. These are good. Dowdle this late is nice. I know he's probably not going to be the starter, but where's Zeke going? Wait, is Zeke going after him? Where the hell is Ezekiel Elliott? Hello? Did I just miss him? Oh, I did. He's at 127. Okay. Wait. Oh, I have all the players on. Okay. 127. Oh, he's right here. Okay. I was gonna say there's no way that Zeke is cheaper than Dowdle. I do like both of them. I'd probably go Zeke here, but Dowdle wouldn't be a bad play. Vidal is not bad over here. Bucky Irving would be a one. I'm a huge Bucky Irving guy. If you guys saw the last pod, shout out Dynasty Zoltan. He kind of convinced me that he was one of the better running backs in this class to have value. So I managed to get a lot of him for very cheap. Hoping that it works out. If not, it's not like I spent a whole lot to get him. Tyrone Tracy's a good one. Is there? Oh, I don't remember the depth chart for it. Is Damian Pierce the second running back in Houston behind Joe Mixon? If he is, that's a good spot for him. Let's look at Texans depth chart. They obviously could get somebody, but tentatively, okay, yes, he's just so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. So we got Joe Mixon and Damian Pierce, nice. So that I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Oh, did it not show? Because I probably have the Chrome tab up. So you guys didn't see it, but you guys are gonna have to just take my word for it. Oh no, what happened here? Okay. Are you guys just seeing inverse or double me or okay. I'm glad I don't have the screen shared and I just have the tab in. Oh boy, just texted me. I just hopped in a slow just so I could have stuff to talk about. All right, boys should be here in 5 minutes. Oh, there's another buddy. There's somebody else that joined the live stream on YouTube. It says so. Is it okay? We got three more people in here. If there's actually people in here and those viewers are just not bots, make sure you guys just say something in the comments so we can, I can say hello. You don't have to just lurk here. We're a small little community. It's not like you're gonna be embarrassed for whatever you say. I spew nonsense. So join the club. All right, Jaleel McLaughlin here is not too bad. I'll kiss you on the mouth. Okay, so it's Boyd that's in here. Love that. This guy. All right. So hopefully, I hope we get other people in here, Boyd, if you're still listening. I know you said 5 minutes, but maybe if you retweet the thing, maybe we can get a couple people in here just to hop in, potentially retweet it. All righty. Also, Boyd, if you're still here, does this look good from your perspective if you have full screen? I feel like it is because I tested it and it looks good on mine, but I'm not sure if the resolution is great. Should be all right, but just want to see. Wait, what if we go full screen layout and then put myself here? I feel like that would be better. Well, we'll see once the draft opens up. There's one more person, and I'm gonna have to join the puppy. Looks good. All right, beautiful. We'll play around with it. All right, let's continue to scour the ADP. I like Isaac Garendo, but probably not for best ball because he's like the fourth on the depth chart. He'd have to have Mason, Elijah Mitchell, and CMC to get any. Who knows? Maybe he could overtake those two behind CMC, but not placing those bets. Eric Gray's not bad, and if you think he's going to be the number two behind Singletary. Um, oops, didn't mean to click that. Hmm. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. I mean, Sione Vaki, if you that would not be horrible long dart throw at the end of the draft, because who knows what his freaking usage is going to be. Another home run. Wow. All right, wide receivers. CD's number two. Jesus Christ. Just so that everybody knows that if you're watching this either live or not, I have a bet going on with somebody that I know. Let me actually read you guys the because I still have it in my notes, and he probably forgot that we made this bet, and I'm gonna have to. So we've made a $50 bet that CeeDee Lamb is in the top five for points per games for wide receiver this year, and he has to play at least 13 games. I bet that he was gonna be top five, and this guy bet that he wasn't. He thinks CeeDee Lamb is overrated, which I think he's brain dead for that take. But if he's top five in points per game and he plays 13 games or more, that was the conditions we had. I get $50 from him. So seeing this gives me a little more confidence in that. And we decided that it'd be PPR. That was another thing. We wanted to make sure there was no deviations so that no one could be like, oh, like this and that and the other thing. So, all right, what position did I get in this draft? Are you? Wait, oh, I'm right here. I got the 1-7. Okay. So I'm gonna be a dickhead and take up all the time on the clock because once boy gets in here, we're gonna do a puppy too. So this is just laying in the background for myself. I doubt some of these guys are here because they probably joined way before, but we'll see. And then let's look at tight ends. I know it's half PPR, but see, I like Brock Bowers this late. TJ Hawkinson's pretty good because he may be really good in the second half, so that's not horrible to me as long as you pair him with somebody good. Evan Engram right here. Okay, so I looked at his ADP and it said that it was in the 90s. 78 makes a little more sense, but I still like that. I think he could be better than these three right here. So, because they really didn't add a whole lot outside of Brian Thomas. It's Brian Thomas, Christian Kirk, there's Zay Jones left, and it's just Evan Engram and Travis Etienne. So I think that Calvin Ridley leaving doesn't really change much, and Brian Thomas coming in doesn't really change much for Engram. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so this guy is on the clock. I don't know who he's going to take, but see, to me, I'd rather have Kelsey here. Like, yeah, I love Laporta. I'm not saying that I hate him at all, and I wouldn't be opposed to getting Laporta at the end of the third, start of the fourth. But I'd much prefer just Kelsey in the spot. Like he was going in the first rounds the last 2 years. I think that this would be. I mean, I don't really see much difference in his situation from the last few years. He had a down year. I understand that compared to expectations last year, but he's still Travis Kelsey, and he's still going to be on one of the best offenses. And we don't know what's going to happen with Rice either. And they didn't really add much else. I mean, yeah, they have Hollywood and Worthy, but like I don't see those guys earning a huge target share taking away from Kelsey at all. So, all right. So there's nobody on YouTube, so that means Boyd hopped out of here. So he'll probably be hopping in the draft soon. We're gonna attempt to get in the same puppy draft. We're gonna join at the exact same time, so hopefully we are. If we're not, it is what it is. We'll just kind of go back and forth, like with evaluating our drafts and see how that works. But we'll see. I might have to put a headset in because last time I didn't have a headset in. He started talking. There was an echo on his side. So let's see. Are you shitting me? My cats. Look at this. My cats have chewed apart my headset. What the fuck? Well, that sucks. I pull it out of my drawer and I haven't used this thing in like a month. My cats fucking chewed this thing. They haven't really chewed many wires. So this is new. Well, thankfully it wasn't anything that was plugged in. Thank God. Well, that sucks. Now I'm gonna have to figure something out. God damn it. At least that was my company's headset, so it's what I use for work. So I can just ask for a new one when I go there. I actually might have an extra one, so I'll be right back. No, I don't have an extra headset, and I found one of the culprits. She's been a bad girl. So here you go. All right. Can I use my Xbox headset? I hope that works. If this doesn't work, then Boyd's gonna have to probably deal with a little bit of echo on his end, and I apologize in advance. But feline friends. All right, what did I plug in? Oh my God, I look ridiculous with this freaking thing on. These these things are so big. I literally can't hear anything outside of it. All right, let's test this out. Okay, settings, audio, mic in. Okay, speaker test in. Wow, the testing song is a bop. Testing the speakers. Wow, that was horrible tone. All right, this guy clearly isn't drafting, and he's not here, so we're just gonna sit here and ramble on yet again. I hope more people can pop in. I know this is our first live stream, but be nice to get a couple people pop in and out. If not, it is what it is. Mm. I look absolutely ridiculous with these headphones on. Oh my Lord. This is what it looks like when I game. I feel ashamed of myself. What the what am I wearing? I mean, I know like gaming's not a freaking fashion show, but like this is just insane to see. Like the proportion size to my head. Never realized it looked like this. Okay, I'm just sitting here looking at this guy on the clock, 7 hours. I know it's a slow draft, but I'm getting annoyed because I want to have some content here. Been sitting here live, rambling to myself. All right, let's look at tight ends. We didn't really take a look at these. Let's look at a little later. Benson not eh. Like, yeah, I like him because he's a rookie, because I'm a dynasty buff, but I don't know. I don't really feel it. No offense, interesting. Where is Jawan Johnson? Ah, see, that's the one I like. Jawan Johnson's. I know he just got surgery, and you might not be there for the start, but I feel like that price is pretty good as your like third or four, or excuse me, second or third option. I mean, all right, I know Brock Bowers is here, but Michael Mayer this low, like I feel like that's a bargain. And Daniel Bellinger, he's a number one tight end. Can't really go wrong now that Waller just retired. Shout out to that awful music video that he made. Um, who the fuck is this guy? Payne Durham. Is he a rookie? I have never heard of this man. All right, I'm curious now. Who the hell is Payne Durham? I mean, what a name. Wow, this guy's younger than me. That's crazy. 24. He was drafted last year as their fifth pick. Never seen him hit the field. I don't think he did. Oh, our boy Blake in one of our leagues said that he's in. Blake, are you tuning in from Twitter, YouTube? If you leave a comment, I could pin it for you. We can have a little combo here. If you're actually one of the viewers that it says that are in here. How we doing? How's your Saturday evening going? Or have you done much on this Saturday, this fine Saturday? Yeah, see, this is just straight vomit territory. Like, what am I looking at? All right, so I have a feeling that the vibe this year is to get a good tight end really early because my God, the backups look horrid compared to other years. Like, there's usually intriguing options, but I don't really see many outside of Bellinger and potentially Mayer. So it looks like I'll have a bunch of exposure ship late. Exposure ship late. I think that's the right word. I can't speak English. I can't feel myself think. Hey, what's good, Blake? How we doing? I see your little chat. Are you tuning in from YouTube? What's good? Is that actually your profile picture? Because all I know you is by like being Robbie Chosen. Because that's your sleeper avatar. Is that actually you? Oh, he hopped out. It said that he isn't here anymore. My guys. Well, hopefully he pops back in. Nice to see him. See, that's the thing is like it says there's 6 viewers on X, and I know that they're just freaking Elon's porn bots. Yes, I'm not Robbie Anderson. Okay, you're still in here. Okay. I don't know. Are you tuning in from YouTube or Twitter? Because I don't know if StreamYard is pretty accurate as to who's in here. Boyd should be in here shortly, so we'll actually, have a draft going, and then YouTube, beautiful. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. It's nice to have somebody in here to talk to for a little bit while my partner is not here. Why is there this little? Oh, it's because I'm hovering over to my screen. Okay. How's your day been, Blake? Have you done anything exciting or gotten any dynasty trades done? We could talk real life, or we could talk about fantasy. I don't really matter to me. I know you're pretty active in the trade discussions, so figured you've gotten something done pretty recently. I'm sitting here in a slow draft watching paint dry, so this is interesting. It's a good thing I have this app on my phone. Wicks, Brian Thomas, and a late 26 second or a Dunze start 10-12 team. Made that this week. So I'm going to assume it's a standard super flex PPR tight end premium that we usually have. I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much if it's one QB or non tight end premium, but I mean that's fair value to pay, I guess, for a Dunze, but I prefer a Dunze in that deal. I mean, you couldn't go wrong with either, like especially if you're just trying to, because I mean Brian Thomas could end up being the better of the two. I'd just rather put it on the Dunze, but I'd say it's a fair deal, but I'd lean a Dunze. What side did you what side did you get? I'm not a big Wicks guy, but that's just me. Because the second is 2 years removed, so like yeah, it's value, but unless like you're really punting at that point, I'd rather just keep a Dunze. Oh word, okay, you got a Dunze. Yeah. I like that. Definitely like that for you. Tough negotiation. Why were you like haggling him, or was he haggling you? Because I know that we always get close on deals, but then they never end up materializing because they're that close. Where I don't want to. Oh, it says Boyd joined. Hold on. Oh, you can see my Discord. See, this is me being unrehearsed. I might have to send it to him again. Yeah, it was a tough negotiation. Oh, yeah, that's what you said last time. Sorry. What was the deal that we almost got done where you're like, fuck at the end of it? Because I said that it's a fair deal. I just didn't want to do it. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, the last thing I said is fuck. Oh, you sent me Devontae Adams and Pollard for H-on, which in that league it would make sense for me to do, but I just couldn't. I just wanted to have H-on in as many places as I can. Oh, we got 8 people in here. Couple on YouTube. Okay, so Blake is still here on that. I've been pressing you on it for a while. I know, because I. Oh, all right. Hold up. Boyd's in here. How we doing, Boyd?
Hello, what's up, man?
How we doing? Okay, perfect. Do I sound echoey like I did last time?
No, you sound good.
All right, word. So I showed the chat before this. I don't know if anybody was in here, but I went to go whip out my other microphone,
Yeah.
and this is what I found.
Oh, the cat's got to it.
They don't chew wires, thankfully, but that's the first one they have. So
It murdered that thing.
this big ass headphones that I have on my head. I've just been talking to Blake in the chat.
So, Blake?
Hmm.
Mike, dude, I
Yeah,
just retweeted it.
word. Yeah, so like what I was saying, like Blake, I was like I traded back in the drafts because I knew I was going to get Bowers based on who needed the QBs for Kyron, and I thought that was a good, swap. I thought Achon was better, way better than Kyron dynasty wise, and like I didn't really have an affinity to acquire 2 older vets. They would make sense to because they're both productive, but I just couldn't. I just think I don't know. Achan's like the biggest risk reward I think in Dynasty right now. Like, cause he could either be top 3 Dynasty next year, or he could just be nothing. Like, outside the top 16, I guess, depending on if he actually is healthy.
He's the GOAT.
He is the goat. All right. So I've just been kind of rambling on about stuff. So do you want to? So you said that if we hop in at the same time, we'll likely be in the same draft.
Yeah, we should be, yeah.
Okay. If we're not, we could always just go back and forth. Like we can switch being on the
Yeah,
stage.
yeah. We should get in the same one, though. I'm not worried about it.
All right.
Be
Word.
crazy luck if we didn't.
Hmm. I got the 50% bonus, so I deposited 50 and got 25. So I was pretty happy.
Nice.
All right. Let me know when you hit enter for this.
I'm watching your screen, so I'll just follow your lead.
All right. I'm entering. We're doing the 30 seconds per pick. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Enter. And yes. All right. I'm in.
Hold on, it couldn't detect my location. That's not ideal.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right. I'm
leave
leaving
that
the
one real
draft.
quick. Why can I not detect my
Yeah.
location? I just drafted on here literally this morning.
Uh,
Um,
are you on Google Chrome? Because
yeah,
maybe you accidentally clicked
it says
deny
it's
location.
allowed. Just checked it. Okay,
Huh.
we'll try again. All right, run it up.
All right. You're good.
Yeah, let's try it.
All right. Beautiful. Enter. Yes. Come in. Oh,
Dude, it
4
says it.
people
Hold on,
left.
it says it again. Do it. Leave it again. Hold on. I'm gonna refresh my thing. I'm gonna just relog it. It might be because
All
I've just been
right.
letting the website sit here all day because I drafted earlier today, and then I just left my computer on.
Hmm.
All right, one last try. If it doesn't work this time, then I think we're just chalked.
Hold
So
on.
you'll have to draft without me.
Damn. We could do this one together then. All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right. I'm going in. Oh, there's
Yeah,
2 people that need to be
I just had
fixed.
to refresh. Yeah, we're in the same one.
All right. Beautiful.
I just
One
had to
left.
refresh the website,
All right. Awesome.
turn it off and on.
Beautiful. So I was like go scouring the ADP. Oh, I'm first. Let's go.
I'm 3. Let's go.
All right, who do I get? I mean, I'm just gonna have to go McCaffrey. Like, just fuck it. Oh, it starts in. All right. As much as I want to get a running back or wide receiver, it just makes sense to go McCaffrey.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I
What?
mean, it's Christian McCaffrey. You can't. Yeah.
No.
In the 3 wide receiver
Have you?
format, I take Lamb usually, but it's Christian freaking McCaffrey. So
Well, yeah, I was looking at the ADP. What I think I might do is I might do the hero RB to go in this draft,
every
but
time I
we'll
do
see.
that, and then it's just like the turn is nothing but like I'll like Saquon will fall to the turn, and I'm like, fuck.
Hmm. Yeah,
Then of course
I
when I get a wide
guess.
receiver, there's no wide receiver or running backs that are available.
Yeah, I feel like being at the later half of these are much better. All right,
I think Beagle.
you're on the clock. Draft. Beautiful. We got to get some background music going. I just don't know how to set it up because every time I turn it on, it's like on the StreamYard, it doesn't actually do it.
Some elevator music.
Yeah. Also, what do you think looks better? What we have right now with us at the bottom or this?
Probably that's at the bottom.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah. But that's yeah. We'll take a little
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill action here.
Hmm. Blake, have you done any best balls? If you're still in here? Oh, we got somebody else in the that's watching us on YouTube.
If you click that grid thing next to your name, it'll pull up the draft board,
The grid thing next to my name.
like where your team is in the center of the screen.
Wait.
To the left,
Am I
where you just were to the left.
Oh, this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that pulls up the draft board if you want to be able to see that.
Ah.
Now you can
Okay.
talk
Yeah,
about
see, I've
the
never
picks.
used Underdog.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you. I
okay.
got you.
All
It's
right,
pretty
so this
chalky
has
so
been going
far.
pretty
Yeah,
standard, yeah.
this is just ADP. I've only got
No
3 badges
funny
in
visits
here,
here.
or 5 badges. So,
What do the badges mean?
the black and white ones mean experienced. So I think they've, I don't know the exact specifics. It's basically they've either won some money or they've put in a bunch of money. And then the red
Gotcha,
ones are the
gotcha.
same thing, just to a higher tier. It means they're
Mhm.
degenerates, Ryan. That's what it means. It means
Ah,
they
gotcha,
need
gotcha.
help.
So then why don't you have one? Why don't you have one?
Underdog was illegal in my state. Hi, Bagel.
Ah,
Want to make the next
when did
pick?
it become legal?
Or last month, beginning of
Oh,
last month.
beautiful. Yeah, it became legal in Florida like a few months ago. Well, actually, I think it was at the end of last year, and you could only really do stuff through Hard Rock, but this works somehow. Like I can't do DraftKings,
You're just knocking stuff
so
over, Bagel. You can't do DraftKings like sports
no,
betting.
it's like one of those things where like Connecticut, you can only use FanDuel and DraftKings, and FanDuel didn't
Yeah,
work, so I only used DraftKings, and I couldn't use like FFPC, Underdog, all that stuff. But this one I could use Underdog, and and the only one I could use is the casino here in Florida, which is Hard Rock. So, and they have pretty shitty betting, so I might end up betting on Underdog a little more if the lines are good.
there you go.
We'll see.
This guy got Gibbs at 14. Garrett Wilson Gibbs. That's a fun start.
Yeah, I was actually that was one of the things in the pod is like, do you think Garrett Wilson should be going at the end? Like, I
Yeah,
don't think Marvin Harrison should be there.
I'm not taking Marvin or Olave or London or Nico over him, or I'm not taking Gibbs over him either. So yeah, I think he should be there.
Yeah, I feel like that's like Gibbs and Taylor territory, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Taylor should be going higher than he does. This guy started 2 RBs.
That's very interesting. Is this guy autoing? Well, he got Ayuk. See, I'd get Ayuk over those guys. I don't really care if he goes anywhere else. Very interested to see who you pick because you're gonna snipe me on one of these. I can already tell.
I don't know why Bagel decided now that she wants love, but I guess she's just gonna be a guest star on this episode.
She always she always has to hop in.
Yeah, for real. Number one
You know,
fan.
yeah,
Waddle, damn it, that's who I
the
wanted.
girls sleeping here. Yeah,
Jalen
so it looks like
Waddle.
I should have probably gotten the wide receiver. Although I do, duh. if I could speak. I don't mind some of the wide receivers that are here. So we'll see. The start three wide receivers is a little puzzling. If anybody's in the chat, hello. If you guys are watching on Twitter or YouTube, say hello. We'll, engage in some conversation if you're here. If not, we'll do what we do. Wow, you went Malik Neighbors. Interesting.
Big fan of Malik. Bagel made me
Okay,
do it.
see.
Actually, she was in charge of the pick.
All right. See, Achan is very tempting here.
Yeah, see, that's the issue. Is you go CMC and then Achan's there, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, I think DJ Moore might be the move here. Uh yeah, I'm gonna have to go DJ Moore.
Nope
Now
again.
see, I know. Do I double up on wide receiver or do I take a quarterback? That's my because I mean I don't know if these tight ends are gonna be here, but we'll see. This is bad. I don't like this. Yeah, I'll go Josh Allen. Don't really like that, but with the build I'm going, I have to do Josh Allen there.
Bro's a big fan of Joshy J.
Yeah, just a perennial QB1, pretty much.
What am I
Best
gonna
bet
get
for it.
here?
I mean, I could have waited for Mahomes or Lamar, but it is what it is.
And this is an interesting pickle. Yeah, let's run it.
Actually, let me pull up the board.
Let's run it. Going Devon Achan. I'll take him.
I feel like if you got one of the wide receivers that went like before Malik Neighbors, I would like your team a lot more.
I think you just don't respect Malik Neighbors enough.
I do. I like him a lot. I just don't think he's going to outproduce
I'm,
guys like DJ Moore.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I would take him over
We
Debo, who
shall
went
see.
before him. I wanted Waddle, but this guy took Waddle ahead of ADP.
Hmm.
A lot of mouths to feed over there in Chicago. A lot of mouths. Is Caleb opening
Yeah,
a soup kitchen?
we'll see.
I hope so. I'm
I
drafting
wouldn't. I wouldn't put it back.
a lot of them.
I like my thing is I don't think that Adunze like I think Adunze is the not the odd man out, but I think he's gonna have like the worst out of the three wide receivers there, and I don't think he'll be like I think he'll be between that like 700 to like 850 range for yards, and I think that like Moore and Allen could easily top 1,000 each. It all depends on how they run it though, because I definitely think they're gonna go air heavy because I don't really see them going ground attack with the squad they got.
Ground and pound. Establish the run. Don't need a running
I like
back.
that guy at 10. I like Puka, Drake London, Henry. That's a pretty good start.
Man, I really haven't drafted much Derrick Henry.
I got him in a bunch of Dynasty. I'm seeing if I can acquire him for cheap because it still seems like I can. I have him in a lot of spots, which, he's the guy that I've been acquiring the last 2 years that's just gonna be like he's gonna be on my squad until he dies. Like I'm not gonna trade him.
Till he dies.
You can't like get good value for him when you try to trade him away, so you might as well just ride it until the wheels fall off because you can get him for cheap.
This guy got Cup after ADP with the Arizona correlation for week 17. I like that.
Damn. See, that's the thing about best ball that I never like take into account because I never really do them is the week 18 matchups.
Mm-hmm. Bagel, dude, you're not supposed to get this. She wants my protein
That's
bar
a
wrapper.
that's a pretty good start. And then he just ruins it with
Yeah, he
Pacheco
just
there.
pissed his
He
pants with an
just
early Pacheco pre ADP. Listen, Bagel. Hi to Benya. You gotta go down there. She was walking on my
oh
keyboard and
shit.
stuff. That's just not gonna fly.
Hmm.
So I got the AJ Hurts stack with the double Nico Dell. All right, all right.
Wow, that's a good team with Travis Kelsey. Just got to see who he
Bijan
gets with the wide
Ayuk.
receivers after.
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't think his wide receiver room's gonna be all that. We'll see.
Well,
Dude,
I
T.
mean, mine's not
Higgins
going to be all
just
that great.
went. Listen, T. Higgins should not be going mid round 4, almost late round 4, arguably late round 4. This is ridiculous.
Like, if this, see, here's the thing: is I was looking at ESPN ADP, and it does not reflect what I'm looking at here.
Oh no, not at
Like the
all.
wide,
Yeah,
like the wide
it's the wild,
receivers
wild
are pushed
west.
up. Yeah, like wide receivers are pushed up, but it always seems to lag.
I just got
Wow, you got
sniped.
sniped.
I'm pissed. It's all right.
Damn.
It's all right. Trey McBride it is. Transition to the
No,
Trey McBride stack.
that sucks so much for
Sorry,
me.
man. You can take Kincaid, get your stack.
No, I'm not getting Kincaid. You know what? I shouldn't have gone Josh Allen. I really shouldn't have because Lamar and Pat Mahomes are going to be there. That
Tough
sucks so
teams.
much, dick.
He said that sucks so much, Dick. That's
It
tough.
really does.
Tough. Dude, okay, listen.
Uh,
You know I like Hollywood. Why is he going round 5?
I mean, if people think that he's going to be the number one and Rice ain't going to be there, then that makes sense.
Are
But
they
I'm
even
just going to have to go
suspending
Scary
Rasheed
Terry.
Rice?
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know, like, because there's no decision made on this case.
Yeah.
God, this team is pretty interesting.
I hate my team.
Yeah, me too.
I should have gone a wide receiver instead of
I
Achan,
mean,
but
I don't.
Achan
I
after
could go
ADP is too
Keelan
good.
Allen. I could go Keenan Allen here, but I might go with Ridley.
I'm gonna let you speak
I
your
might.
truth.
I don't really like Ridley there, but it is what it is. I really should have gone with another wide receiver or like Travis Kelsey instead of Josh Allen here. But now I know. It's my first one.
Hey, you learn, you live and you learn.
Yeah. That's the thing is like I never do underdog drafts. It's my very first one of all time, so we'll see. Because like realistically, if Kittle comes to me, Ingram comes to me at the other turn, I wouldn't be too upset. But I'm not getting Kincaid that high. You'd have to, you'd have to suit me up with some drugs if you want me to make that pick there. I'm not doing it. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't take
you
Kincaid
went Pat
before
Mahomes.
Pitts. I think I only have a
See, I
couple
like your
Kincaids.
squad.
Yeah, I like it's all right. If I can land some wide receivers, we'll see. I
Hmm.
like Mahomes a lot.
My
I think he could finish
FFPC
quarterback
drafts have
1.
always been good.
I have
I
not
always
drafted
seem to
on
nail those
FFPC
late.
in forever.
Yeah, I always do. I always nail those late round running backs.
Man, I love Stanky Muffin's team. Big fan.
Stanky Muffin.
Big
What a
fan.
freaking name.
The Lamarck stack with a good wide receiver core. It's a hot build. It's getting steamy in here. Why did this dude
Not
take
steamy.
Kincaid? I don't really understand. He has no correlation stacks with him. Just for the vibes.
Hmm. I guess so. Probably for the vibes.
I just don't like Kincaid. I'm sorry. Pitts is better.
I like Kincaid for Dynasty. I think he's undervalued. Well, I don't think his startup value is undervalued, but I think when we try to trade for him, it's a little like there's good value there. I don't like James Cook.
Me
the
either. I don't draft the Jamothy. Got a
Jamie.
little Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs falls like all the time. People just don't want to draft him. Oh, the milkman's up. The paper boy.
I'm not the biggest fan of Josh Jacobs, but like that in redraft, like non best ball, that wouldn't be a price I'd be upset with.
Yeah, I mean he could eat. Taking a couple and he dips when he falls.
Because like the way I draft best ball is slightly different than how I would draft a redraft team. I also like draft on Yahoo and ESPN for those home leagues,
I've
so like the
never
ADPs there
drafted
are long.
on I've never drafted on Yahoo except for the one league that I do every year with Bick.
We drafted for that. Yeah, we drafted that
Oh yeah,
R&D
and that one.
fantasy team
Where
where
we're
we won.
undefeated.
Yeah, yeah. What's it called? Why can't I remember his name? Trav. Yeah, like
Travis.
losing sucks. I
Losing
was just like I
sucks.
haven't.
Plug.
Yeah, I haven't. What's it called? Engaged with him in a while. So, but yeah, he didn't do it last year, and I was pretty upset about that.
Yeah, we would have ran it back. You hear this,
Yeah,
Travis? Run it back. We
yeah.
want we
We
want it. We want back to backs.
yeah. I think the big reason why we won is because we got Garrett Wilson, who so late, and he just absolutely went berserk.
Game time. We
Yep.
drafted actually a disgusting team. That team was gross.
Well, we didn't really have to make many moves. Like we
No,
just
I
drafted really
remember we were
well,
getting
and we
pestered about trading, and we just didn't trade with anyone because our team was good.
yeah
It
yeah.
worked
I
out. It
remember
worked out.
I remember Trav was getting annoyed because he was trying to trade with like three people that was managing one team, and he just couldn't do it because
And we all couldn't
we
co-sign.
we wouldn't co-sign on any trades. I mean, I get it. Like that's probably frustrating as hell when like you think you're gonna get something close to done and you just can't because nobody wants to commit to a deal.
Literally.
But then he ended up making some good deals with other people in the league, so he worked out. All right, let's look at this draft board. Ugh, this is something. Oh, no wonder Bick wanted to look at Jameson Williams. He's going this high. Like
Shit's
that's just ridiculous
ridiculous.
to me. Yeah, no.
Ridiculous.
He can have that segment when we record it. I'm not. I don't want anything to do with
Hey,
Jameson
Bagel.
Williams.
Yeah, that's
He
ridiculous.
he is the one player that I have not had a single share of on any dynasty team at any point in my career that I can
I
recall.
wish I could relate.
I never drafted him. All right, who do we want here?
Evening TV.
See, like Christian Watson's really enticing here. Like if he falls to me.
Bagel, what are you doing?
See, like Kyler's
Bagel,
still
what?
here. Like I really can't. I can't be drafting Josh Allen that high.
Oh, I'm on the clock. Um,
You are on the clock. Wow,
well,
Adunze. Look at Worthy, Adunze, and Thomas just went over Lad. That's wild to me.
frick it. We ball. Hope he's not suspended.
Rasheed. Yeah, I mean that's a good pick if he
I
isn't.
hope he's not suspended.
I like that. That sucks because I wanted him. All right, D Hop went, so I don't need to make that. So I'm gonna get Deontay here.
I knew that's who I was going to lose out on, but that's life. You can't get them all.
Yeah,
They're
I
like
mean I
Pokemon.
got four
You can't
more.
catch them all.
Yeah, all right, I have to go Ingram here. It only makes sense.
To make you feel better, Tennessee plays Jacksonville week 17, so there's a little correlation there for you.
All right, yeah, I got Ridley and Ingram. I just heard a trill. Where's the kitty?
Trill. I love that word. Dude, I really don't want to take Lad
Huh.
McConkey here. I won't lie.
See, Keon Coleman was very tempting with the Josh Allen stack, but I'm just not doing it.
I'm just gonna do it.
All right,
Screw it.
let's look at the board again.
I took Lad McConkey.
I don't know what Mr. Usernamer is doing here.
Give me Jim Rat.
It's not a bad squad, but it's interesting to say the least.
025. I like it. I like it. Hopefully he lands some tight ends. I would have preferred if
See, that's
we had
what
a
I
tight
was
end in
looking
there.
at. The tight ends this year are horrid to draft. Like, I don't want to get Laporta that high. So it's really, to me, the options are Kelsey, Andrews, or McBride, or later on get Ingram and then pray to God that like I get one of those four. Because if I don't, like I'm just
You don't
like I
like
don't
Kyle
really like
Pitts?
Kincaid. I like Pitts, but I wouldn't draft him that high. I really don't wouldn't in half PPR at least.
I'm not taking Jordan Addison over him or like Rashad White. No way. Just in a huge crux for that is because of the fact that later, like I can get James Conner, Jalen Warren, Swift or whatever, but I can't get or it's Jake Ferguson. Like it just falls
Mhm.
off so fast, and I think Pitts
I
could be a
guess
top three
that's a
tight
good
end.
point. Yeah, I
For
guess I
me,
didn't
it's
really.
because of like the replacement player thing that really helps. So I
Yeah.
want to leave every draft with at least like if I don't have someone in the Ingram or above tier, I'm a little upset. I'll
Hmm.
usually smash the Njoku Bowers tier. I don't draft any Ferguson because I think he sucks.
Yeah.
He'll probably perform well, but I don't want any of them. Yeah, so I like to.
He's like
So I
well
always
upside, yeah.
take one of those tight ends. I agree though. I'm not
Okay.
taking any Laporta. Too expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want a Kincaid. I guess if Kittle falls later than where he did here, I might be intrigued.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like. Yeah, now that you made that point, like I was more concerned about how expensive Pitts was, but then when you pointed out who came after him, like the only
Yeah,
really good
that's the thing
QBs
is
in
the fall
Godwin.
off. I feel like later you can get a better RB than you can a later
Yeah,
tight end. So it just
like AR, CJ Stroud, and Godwin, I'd probably take over him depending on how I was building. But like, I wouldn't take any. I wouldn't take any of the wide receivers outside of Godwin, and then the running backs are just so.
yeah. I like Pitts a lot though, so
Zamir
I
White,
say that
that
as
is just straight fecal matter. Holy shit.
people like Zamir.
I just can't see it, man. I feel like he's this year's Alexander Madison.
Alexander Madison. Funnily enough,
Not
Alexander
a
Madison shares the backfield with him.
yeah, not an original take. Like I'd rather have Jonathan Brooks. Like, what are we doing there?
No ACL and all.
Yeah. Oh,
I would take
someone
I
it
would take
looks like
every
someone joined
running
us on
back.
YouTube.
I would take all 6 of the running backs we're about to go after Samir White before him.
Yeah, exactly. If someone
Not
here is
Zach Moss.
new tuning in, how you guys doing? If you're here on YouTube, leave a comment. Have a little combo here. Hope you all
We're
are
drafting
gonna
some
enjoy this little
shitty fantasy
draft.
teams.
Yeah, we're doing a puppy two draft. I'm in the first position here, all the way on the left. Actually, see, this is where I'm gonna just flip to this, just so that everybody can see the board. I'm this first column here. Was going hero RB build, and I made the mistake of drafting Josh Allen here. So this is my first draft. So made a little mistake there. Boyd right here is drafting the hero RB build. It's a little better than mine.
Devon A. Chan to the moon.
Yep, he's going the rookie wide receivers with McConkey and Neighbors. So yeah, we got a
Don't
little
like the
running back run
McConkey
here.
pick, but he's after ADP,
Yeah,
so I'll take it.
take that value.
You see, all those running backs just went. I would take over Zamir White, all of them, and that one too. That one that just went.
I
Yep.
like I like how Najee and Jalen are very like right next to each other. I'd like that. That feels accurate.
Yeah, they pretty much just it's a pick your poison. Somebody like
hmm
pinches their nose and then takes whichever one they like.
Yeah. See, I don't know about David Montgomery this year. Like, I really don't.
I don't really
Like,
have much of them. Can you duplicate that shit again?
what?
Can he duplicate that again? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they would. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up giving Jameer more touches, but who knows? Sione Vaki could end up getting more touches than we think. Like, I have no idea
I'm on
because
the
they've
clock.
been hyping him up. Oh, yes, you are on the clock. All right, let's see who's on the board here
Hmm.
before I pick. Wow, these wide receivers are shockingly
Live
bad.
a little.
See, I don't mind Dak or Love here, so I might not go early
Don't
QB
you
next
don't want
time.
the Curtis Samuel stack?
Not really, if I'm honest. Not really. I mean, Cortland Sutton's pretty intriguing. I don't mind him. Like as my fifth wide
Well,
receiver.
there
Oh,
it
well, he
goes.
just got picked, so
Ah,
that just
the hidden rule. You can't talk about him out loud.
yeah. Um, decisions here. I mean, I know this goes against the theory of hero or running back, but like I'd rather just get some of these later wide receivers. So I think I might double up on running back here.
Raheem.
Go Raheem and Pollard.
Speaking of duplicating, can he duplicate that?
Who? Mostert? No.
Yeah, man.
But that's why his ADP is about the same as it was last year. Like I think that he'll still be getting touches. Like I think it's just the Mostert. Like Jeff Wilson's the odd man out. I think that'll be Mostert, Achan, and then Jalen will get sprinkled in a little bit.
Let's rock.
Because I don't think that
Tyler
Achan's
Lockett
going to be a
action.
workhorse. Like I think that the Mostert might get like 10 to 12 carries or touches, and Achan will get 12 to 16. And then the rest go to whoever they want. Because they
12
also have
touches,
Waddle and
400 yards, 3 touchdowns.
yeah. And I also got Pollard because I don't really see an area where he doesn't get some form of volume. Like who knows? Tajay Spears could end up out touching him, and that could be a bad pick. But I think that between the tackles, Pollard will be the guy, and he could get those touchdowns.
I've been drafting a bunch of both, so I'm with that.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you just diversify because it could go either way. Like Corum and Gus would be good. I don't want anything to do with Dobbins. Like Dynasty, I do, but not in best ball. Unless he goes super, super late, which actually, where is his ADP?
Do you
Because
remember
I might be
after
speaking out of my
Akers tore
butthole.
his Achilles, and then he had like a 5-week stretch to end the year, the season after,
Yeah.
and he was just like a dog? What if Dobbins does
Mhm.
that?
See, looking at his ADP, I spoke too soon. Like I would get him at that ADP. That's
He's
like
so cheap.
beautiful.
What's funny is
Yeah.
he'll fall past that pretty regularly, from what I've noticed.
Mhm.
Like,
See, Elijah Mitchell here is a crime too, because like if McCaffrey gets hurt, then he's Obviously, he injury prone himself, but it's a good price. So
Like
the hero wide receiver
a month and a half ago, Isaac, whatever his name is, was going before Elijah
Newton.
Mitchell. No, Garendo or I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, Gorendo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Isaac
that's his name.
Newton is crazy.
Well, I was actually saying that before you hopped in here when I was looking at the ADP. I don't know if anyone was listening, but I don't see a world where that guy gets touches if Mason Mitchell are healthy. Like, because they're going to be probably ahead of him in the depth chart. Like, maybe he overtakes Mason for the third job, but I don't really know.
Yeah.
Really don't know. All right, let's take a look at the board. See who's gone. Yeah, just the vomit of wide receivers. Like, actually, Jacoby Myers is nice. That was a guy I was eyeing, but can't get him.
Can't win them all.
So
Or any, apparently.
no. See, honestly, I think my biggest mistake, I would be happy if I took another wide receiver here, like Smith, Mike Evans, like any of these guys right here over Josh Allen, and then just got Mahomes or Lamar here instead. I feel
Yeah.
like that would bode well, but I can't really complain too much.
The ripple effect
This
that would
team
have had.
is
Because
okay.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have Rashee Rice. I would have Deontay. Probably would
Hmm.
have Lamar instead of Mahomes.
Right. I mean, this guy could have went Deontay because he went wide receiver here.
True, true. You never know.
You never know. All right, good. Tajay goes. Trey Benson is a good spot. That's a good spot for him. I mean, James Conner went what 93? Yeah, he went 93. I don't mind that.
Bill.
What are your thoughts on this live stream? I do like this. This is a little different.
Yeah, we're chilling. We're vibing. We're gonna win
Yeah,
100 grand or whatever it is,
dude. If we win 100 grand, this is getting pinned, and I'm cashing
yeah.
out and not coming back. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm going on vacation.
Uh, yeah. Um. Actually, while we're here, because we have a little time, do you like this dark bubbles like background? I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that. It looks like little pebble stones. I like it.
Yeah, there
It's
was another one
relaxing.
that I Yeah, there's another one. No, okay, that looks dog shit. That looks like the
Yeah.
the floors of like those wow, what is it? Like those playgrounds at, like McDonald's? Like it's like the
Yeah.
carpet that they had at those places or like IKEA. Oh, you're up.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
I like the
cooking
dark
here.
bubbles.
I'm cooking here.
The bus got picked. Not ideal. All right.
Adonai Mitchell, come on down.
That's horrid. Uh I hate this. This makes me want to yank my hair out.
What happened?
I hate the way this team is shaping up.
I feel you, dude. When you get
Uh,
into like a rut and the team is just not looking good, it's just so frustrating. Mine's all right. Mine's
um,
mid. My team is supremely mid. Too many
let's
rookie
go,
wide receivers
Judy.
for my taste.
The Judy. There we go. Just panicked there. I got the Judy Hive.
Bro sounded a little scared there, a little nervous
Yeah,
even.
because I accidentally right clicked because I'm using the trackpad.
Uh-huh.
Um, I think Zeke is good here. That's a good fourth running back to have. All right, so my next picks are probably gonna have to go QB and tight end or another wide receiver. See, I wouldn't mind Leggett. Leggett wouldn't be too bad if he gets there. Persol,
Blake Corum, come on
honestly,
down.
Thielen wouldn't be that bad. Wandale. Okay, so there are guys that I wouldn't mind taking at the wide receiver spot later. Tight ends looking pretty bad outside of Hawk. Hawk wouldn't be too bad.
A friend of
What are your
mine and
thoughts on
I,
Luke Musgrave? I like
Tucker Craft's
Musgrave.
better.
You like Tucker Craft better?
I don't think I've drafted Musgrave once, I'll be honest. And that's more so just because of the fact that I usually am not drafting a tight end at that range.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That
more
makes
so
sense.
like I said, I usually go like top 6 rounds, and then or
Right.
I'll hit the Bowers round 9, or and
Mm-hmm.
then I usually end it with like last 2 rounds usually when I'll go another tight end, or I'll hit Pat Fryermuth. Spoilers.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a big Muth guy. The Muth
I like
Vuth.
him. I think he costs way too little for his target earning
I like
abilities.
his cost. Yeah, I'm not a huge believer in him. Like
Fair.
I've always been a guy that like to get an elite tight end. Like I think Evan Ingram's elite. Like I don't really give a shit where his
Yeah,
cost
yeah, but
is. Like I think he's
everybody has
elite.
to draft a tight end too, and he's my go-to tight end too.
Yeah, I guess that's
Except
a
for
fair
on teams
point.
where I have Kittle because they
It's
share a
different for
bye week.
redraft.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Man,
Oh,
should probably start drafting some running backs, huh?
let's take a little gander at your team. How you shaping up? You have Corum and Achan. Okay, so you're definitely hurting at that department.
What's a running back anyway? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I
Tyler
like your
Lockett
wide
to the moon.
receivers. I don't think. Are you going to draft another one, or you think you're good?
Oh, I'll draft at least one more, maybe even two.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hammer them. I'll probably end up with
No
a
Diddy.
3-5-8-2 if I had to guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the right math combination.
I'm gonna probably go two at quarterback. Just have two of them.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
usually the
just
strat I go
scared
if I
because
go super elite.
there's just so many injuries. I don't like it.
Yeah. If it was FFPC, I go three, but because there's only 18 that you can draft here, I'm just gonna go like fragile at the QB spot and just
Are you
hope
going
that
three
works
tight
out.
ends or two?
Um, probably go three, but I
See,
just don't like the late
that's
round
where
tight
we're very
ends.
sweet. I'm going the quarterback side. You're going the tight end side.
Hmm. I just think that like Josh Allen is way more elite than Evan Ingram is at his relative position, so I
Oh
probably will
yeah,
go
yeah.
three.
Josh Allen's nice. I have a ton of
Because
him.
like the only way that Josh Allen probably won't be the guy that's like getting the most points every week is if he one has a really really fucking shitty week or he's hurt. Which like he's got such a high floor with with his legs. So well, there are running backs on the board for you to scoop up here.
Come on, man. Stinky Muffin, don't snipe me now.
Stanky Muffin,
Yeah,
what a name.
shout out to Stinky Muffin.
Well,
9
it's time to
picks
check
after
in. There
ADP.
hasn't
That's
been anyone,
wild.
no one in X or YouTube has posted any comments. If you guys are watching in, how you doing? Leave a comment below and leave a like if you guys are watching on YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
There's two people watching on YouTube. I don't know if that's.
Shout out to those
Do you
two.
have it running?
Nope.
No. All right.
Probably should to juice us, but it's
We got
those are
some.
two natural viewers.
Yeah. Oh, I'm up. Shit, I
All the
wasn't paying
people are
attention.
gonna rewatch this when we win 100 grand. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I'm gonna just get Hawk here because it makes sense. Because like he could be really, really good. So I have to go three tight ends then. Um, you know what? This makes sense to get Jaleel here. Like, cause I've seen a lot of people saying that he could end up being splitting touches with Javante or being the starting back, and if that's the case, getting him at 145 is just a steal.
I don't want anybody here, man. I literally don't want
Musgrave's
anybody.
there.
Dude, this sucks. Just gonna go Darnell Mooney, I guess. I don't know. That was horrible. There was literally not a single player that was stackable
He
or
wouldn't have gone
correlatable.
few. Thielen?
No, I think Thielen sucks.
Oh, come on.
He's
Come
old and
on.
ass. Xavier Legette's better. I
I
literally
don't
think
know
that.
about Leggett.
I will not draft a single share of a 34-year-old bum. He's not a bum. He's
Hey,
alright. He's had a
he did
respectable
really
NFL
good.
career.
He
Yeah,
he
but
did really well
Deontay
at the
is
start of
eating his
last year.
lunch.
I guess that's fair because Deontay and Leggett are there now. We
Tavian
shall see.
Sanders out targeting him. They also paid
Uh,
Darnell Mooney
all
a
right.
lot of money.
I would love. I would love. Wait. Oh, they paid. Yeah, but I don't. I don't believe in the follow the money shit. Like,
Worked for Christian Kirk. I'm just saying at wide
yeah,
receiver
but
70
outside of all the,
cost, for wide receiver
yeah, I guess
70
it's
cost,
fair.
he's gonna have
We're
multiple games in
debating
the
later
top
rounds. Yeah,
24 or top even.
because
Like he's gonna be there. He's gonna catch random deep
he's their
touchdowns
number two, right?
randomly. Yeah, besides if you count Pitts, he's number 3. But yeah, he's number 2
Well,
receiver.
yeah, third option,
He's gonna
second
run a lot of
receiver. Yeah.
routes. He's gonna be on the field a lot. I still have faith in Kirk. I have a lot of Mooney. I wish I had some correlation here for him, but whatever.
Hmm.
It's life.
Tis life. Tis life.
I'm rocking a 1-3-7-2. I haven't even looked at the board in a minute. We probably should talk about that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Thielen just
Yeah.
went, dude. Your guy.
Yeah, my boy. Kamani Vidal went.
I like Vidal. I don't really like him that much, but he's cheap. So
All right. Who do you think's got the best team so far, like out of these? I know it's like, overarching,
well,
but
obviously this guy named Boyd's has the best one.
not including
Um,
us, not
I gotta take.
including
Well,
us,
I
because
want to take a peek, but then every time I go to take a peek, it resets. Let's see. I like. Oh, that's pretty good. Lol Simo, his team's pretty alright. I like Stanky Muffins, except for his running backs. Don't like those. Also don't like the Kittle pick. Probably my username's team is pretty solid. I like his wide receivers. Tight end room's not good though.
I think like Milkman's is a sleeper. Like I think that he
Dude,
got
I
pretty
didn't
good
look over in that
value on the wide
direction yet.
receivers.
I just don't like Laporta. I feel like what Jacoby Myers wide receiver 4 scares me.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with because of their
I do like Jacoby
quarterback
though.
situation, but I
Who
mean, he
was
was pretty good last year with,
who was a good lad?
their issues.
You know someone I don't like? Mike
Hmm.
Williams. Get that dude off my screen.
Yeah, the Jets, the Jets savior.
I'm not taking any of them. I would draft Alan Lazard before I drafted him.
Imagine he
Disrespect.
just does like he just turns into oh
Like
god,
2021 Mike Williams.
like what's his face? Like he got paid a bunch of money and then
Kenny
he just did
Galladay?
nothing. Kenny Galladay, that's who it was. It hit me as soon as you said it.
Yeah, I know Kenny
That would be
Galladay.
quite fitting.
I am
Yeah. All right,
familiar with
here.
his
Let's see who we
game.
get or lack of. Well, I am glad
Deshaun.
that one of these quarterbacks fell to me. That really helps with my strategy.
Give me the Deshaun Ninjoku stack.
Now the question is, do I go Dobbins or Bucky Irving? That's the
Probably
ultimate
Bucky Irving.
question. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking,
If
but
I'm ever torn,
I
I
don't.
just let the if the ADP difference is fat, I usually just let that decide it
Mhm.
for me.
Yeah. All right. Do I have any stacking with these wide receivers that I got? I don't think so.
Who do you got? You
No,
got
I don't.
Chicago, that's Seattle, Washington's Atlanta, Tennessee's Jacksonville,
No,
Carolina's Tampa Bay, Cleveland's Miami. So no.
no. I mean, if I wanted to go Levis, I could. I might just go Rogers just for
Rashadi
the fuck
B.
of it.
Oh, you like Aaron Rodgers, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Rogers and then Bucky.
Wait, Rodgers has the same bye week as Allen.
Fuck.
Now you are going 3 quarterbacks.
Nah, fuck a quarterback week 12.
You're a demon, though.
No, I gotta know. Because now that I got hot, so what I think I might do is, how many more picks do I have? I have three,
We're
right?
around 15, so we have 3 more.
Yeah. So what I probably will do is go quarterback, tight end, and then another receiver, and that'll be it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So a 3-6-6-3. So pretty balanced build.
I'm at 2-4-7-2
Mm.
for right now.
Oh, dude,
Probably
it's
end up
been thunderstorming
3-5-8-2.
every day, almost every day the past like few weeks, and it's just like it happens for like an hour or two, and that's it. Like the rest of the
Yeah,
day's
that's Florida
beautiful.
for you.
It's just we're in hurricane season, so it's
Yeah,
just
that's Florida.
nonstop.
Just randomly rains for fun.
Yeah, like last week it was brutal. Like it rained. Like I was playing golf with my buddy, and we got to like hole 14, I think it was, and the sky just freaking fell, man. And I was driving the cart, and we were sitting under this like gazebo, like where there's like a bathroom or whatever, and we're like, all right, we're done. So we're just like cruising in the like the pouring rain, just trying to. I'm driving through this, and I just hit like a downward thing into this giant ass puddle, and we splashed water everywhere. It
Tough,
was so bad.
tough.
But yeah, by the time we got like back, it was like still raining, but it was like they kind of went away. But the holes were like so bad once we drove by it. So even if it went away, we wouldn't have been able to play. Putting on a green that was half flooded. All right, just rambling on about nonsense. Let's go back to the board here. All right, so those quarterbacks went, so that's not ideal for me. But
That's early for us, bro. Damn. Don David's a Russell Wilson fan.
well, I mean, do we really want to take him that any later or any earlier? Or excuse me, any later?
He usually goes like round 18.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense then. I mean,
That's why
because
that's why
Justin
I was
Fields is
caught
kick
guard.
returner, so
Yeah, true according to the Madden trailer. Yeah, but
well,
that
he's
was
listed as
28
the number
picks
two
ahead
returner on the
ADP.
depth chart.
I love the Mad. You see the Madden trailer where he hands it to Cordarrelle?
Yeah,
That's too good. Even Madden's clowning. Come
honestly, Will
on.
Levis wouldn't be that bad because I do have I have Pollard and Ridley.
I like Will Levis. Mayo boy.
If I don't, I'm gonna go Bryce Young just because I
Mayo
have a stack.
boy. You do have a stack with Bryce.
Hmm.
Mr. Bryce.
I could go the nice little Will Levis Chig turn and just stack up on Tennessee just cause.
Talking dirty to me.
I have a question for you, unrelated to fantasy. What the hell is Baldur's Gate? I know you played a lot. I don't know
It's
what it
like
is.
a Dungeons and Dragons
Like
game.
Diablo?
I've never played Diablo, but I think Diablo's top down, right? Like you're looking at it from the sky, kind of.
It's like a League of Legends view, yeah.
Yeah. That's Baldur's Gate's like that, and it's point and click, and then you're rolling dice. Basically, like every attack you have, it rolls dice, and then that's like the Dungeons and Dragons part of
Ah,
it, and it's like fantasy.
gotcha.
You make like different
Gotcha,
classes
gotcha.
and stuff. Right now, I'm rocking a Ranger
Interesting.
Beastmaster, so I'm basically Legolas, but I can spawn bears and stuff.
Hmm.
It's pretty fun.
Pretty
It's a good
cool.
game. My buddy and I have been
Yeah.
going crazy on it. Damn, dude, Khalil
Yeah,
Herbert went.
because every time I look go on hot look at Discord, it says you're playing it.
Yeah, I'm fiending for it. It's like all I've been doing.
I was playing Chain Together yesterday with two other people. That game is so rage
What's that?
inducing. You never heard of it? It's like gone crazy on like streaming and stuff. It's basically, you know what Only Up is?
I do not. I'm gonna have to Google chained
It's
together.
it's like one of those games where it's like like where you have to jump on the platforms, and if like you fall, you can fall super far and you have to like go
Oh,
on
okay. Yeah,
obstacles
yeah.
up.
I know what you're
But
talking
like
about. Yeah,
but this
I've heard
one
of
is
Only Up.
co-op
Really?
and you're chained together. So if one person falls, like it'll like launch everybody down
I
and like
might have to
pull
purchase
people up.
this.
It's so fun. It's like $4. All right, I'm going with that stack of Willows and
It's
Chig. Just
$4 if he says this will be purchased
yeah, it's
very
so
soon.
fun. You could join random people's games if you want to, but I don't recommend that because people just pull you off. You're up, by
Don't
the
have
way.
a Carolina stack. Don't have a Drake May stack, unfortunately. Wish I did. So I guess it's looking like I'm taking Daniel Jones.
Nice.
Big believer in Danny Dimes this season for fantasy.
Well, at that price, you can't really go wrong. He's a 30th
Yeah,
QB.
yeah. Yeah, he's dirt cheap. Why
All
not?
right. I did kind of shoot myself in the foot, not noticing the buys, but I guess that's my own fault. But
Dude, that I don't know where he is, bro. I've had a Josh Allen one. Kirk Cousins fell like 20 picks at ADP. I was like, oh, I'll scoop up the value. Nope, they have the same bye week. So I was like,
I'm trying to think of who my last wide receiver is going to be because this is shocking. Like, really, really freaking bad, dude.
yeah, it gets gross at the end. Really gross.
Like, you want to know what's sad? Is the most enticing one is Odell Beckham. Like,
Odell.
Odell and Dortch are the only two that I really want here.
I like Dortch.
I guess Zay
Apparently,
Jones is not bad.
top 5 receiver if he was 6'2", apparently. Mr. Dortch.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about Zay Jones. I like that guy.
Yeah, you were a big proponent of him when he actually did really well when he was going
That
like
was
round 22
one of
in
my
FFPC.
one of
Yeah.
my
That
favorite
was
random calls. Round
my
20,
random
Zay
call.
Jones.
My random call was Evan Ingram last year.
Yeah,
Like I thought he
that's
was
a
going
good
to be
call,
really
man.
good.
Keaton
It was
Mitchell.
like
I don't like that.
it was Evan Ingram. I think it was Pickens last year was pretty big. Which I mean, I can say that was kind of a hit, but not really because a lot of his production came from that one game. But he still had his weeks.
Yeah, he's just such a hard person to reliably start last year.
Yeah, I
Hard
think
to
he's
feel
going to be
good.
really good this year, which really helps with my
I like
dynasty
George.
shares.
I like George. I like T. Higgins more though.
Well, yeah, that I wouldn't disagree with.
I just am a big proponent of T. I feel like he's too cheap this year for underdog.
Hmm. All
If
right, at further
my
glance, there are some options here.
Darius Slayton gets sniped from me, I'm gonna be sad.
Ooh, you want to be not a bad one, just for the hell of it, is Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, yeah, a little Kendrick B action.
Yeah, who do the Titans play week 18?
The week 17 they play the Jaguars.
Ah, so
Is there even a
no,
receipt? Pete Parker Washington? Is that guy still? Is that a thing?
I'm just not gonna do that little thing at the end.
I don't know what else you got. Let me take a look. You got. I don't know if
Oh,
there's
like down the
anybody going
board.
late. Yeah, yeah. Like if I don't know if there's
I
other
mean, we can go
correlation on their
A.T.
team.
Perry,
At. So I saw someone say
Treylon
that he's
Burks.
their wide receiver too. Traylon Burks. That's a name I haven't heard in a minute.
Yeah, no, I know that there's a guy that I know that's a Saints fan that's like in a bunch of leagues that I'm in, and he's gotten A.T. Perry like everywhere.
Big At Perry guy.
I mean, he's gotten him for like nothing. So,
Yeah, being yeah.
oh, do you want to hear this like crazy trade that I got sent in the middle of a draft that made me so happy?
What
I was
happened?
trying to trade on it was a 10-team league, so it was basically the end of the third round into the start of the fourth. 8 straight picks I was trying to trade up, like in like the middle of the fourth
Yeah.
to move up to get Bucky Irving, and I just couldn't get it done. And then one guy at the 402 sent me a deal where I got his third next year and that 402 to move back for him to move back to like the 406, and I also give up Chase Brown. And I'm like, all right, Bucky Irving in a third for literally nothing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I don't really see any world where Chase Brown's any good, but who knows?
I'm drafting a lot of Chase Brown, but that's just because I don't like Zach Moss. It's also because he goes round 11. So I mean, who else am I gonna draft round fucking 11?
Yeah,
Everybody sucks
I
at
got a
that
bunch.
tier.
I got a bunch of Zach Moss. How about in that league that I got Gus Edwards and Ezekiel Elliott? They actually got better situations. Like so now, like I got 2 guys for fourth round picks that won me a league that now like will be my starting running backs.
That is good. This guy just took Darius Slayton, so my life sucks.
I do remember you quoting you saying, "I love the guy in the eighth seed going in with 1 week left, getting a running back like 2 weeks before the playoffs."
Yeah, I think Zeke sucks, but
Well,
you
this
know
was me
that.
getting Gus, but yeah, were you
Gus,
the
I
one that gave me
also am not
Zeke
a
or
fan
no?
of. I don't remember which one I gave you. I also
No,
don't
you
like
didn't give me
Gus. I'm not
Gus.
drafting really. I'm drafting a little bit of Zeke, no Gus.
All right, Dorch it is.
But I don't have a rational reason for fading Gus. I just don't really like him.
Yeah, I mean he's serviceable and like if you're going punting running backs.
True, yeah.
All
I just don't
right,
think there's much upside there.
so
That's the part that concerns me. Is I don't like banking on a touchdown and then him still only
mhm.
having 10 points. It's like, what
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
got
are we
you.
doing here?
Hmm. All right,
All
can you
right,
see this board or no?
I can see your squad. Yeah,
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me stop that. Present, present. Wait, what? Share screen. Let's get this on. Completed. Here we go. No. All right, I'm sharing the board just real quick. All right. Just taking a quick look. So there's a lot going on here.
a lot of
Is there
colors.
any, honestly there wasn't a whole lot that stood out to me during the middle of the draft
It all
of
felt
like
pretty
guys.
standard.
Yeah, like there wasn't many reaches that I felt.
Yeah, there was nothing really crazy going on.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to give myself a grade, I'd probably give myself a C plus because I really shot myself in the foot getting Josh Allen that early, knowing I could have gotten Mahomes or Lamar in the next turn, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's something that you'll figure out as you do more drafts. It's like when to
Mhm.
hit the pockets that you prefer.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Something I'm still
I'm
figuring
just
out.
used to going to the hero RB build where you get like the best one of the best QBs, and I just didn't know if Mahomes or Lamar were going to be there for me.
Yeah, yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
Snaky Muffin's team's pretty good. Like,
Yeah, the stanky muffin, dude. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
he's got the stack with Lamar and Mark Andrews. He's also got Kittle, so like that's good for his flex. I like his wide receivers, pretty good at the top, really good at the top. Watson's good, Samuel's good, Burton, and then he's just going these later ones, so that's not too bad.
The
And
Khalif
then his
Raymond
running backs,
tab.
he went zero RB, James Conner, Gus Edwards, Eckler, Kendre, Dobbins. So he's just got guys in timeshares. So he's just got to hope that they, like at least two of them do well.
He should have added Vidal there and just taken the whole Chargers running back room.
Hmm. Yeah, he only went two tight ends. So am I the only one that went three tight ends?
Possibly, I don't really know.
No, this yellow cape underdog guy, Kyle Pitts, Henry, and Sinat.
Yeah, my username also did that.
Yeah, our
Yeah,
backs did it
usually
late.
there's multiple people that go three.
Yeah,
Our backs did,
I
yeah, you said.
I only went three just because I have Hawkinson, and I know he might not be healthy all year. So
Yeah, not ideal. I haven't really heard much about his injury recovery though. Don
they
David
said that
also went three.
he's probably gonna miss only the first month, and then he'll be back. So if that's the case, that's pretty big.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
Good redraft target if that's the
Yeah,
case, because then you could just stash him if you have an IL.
yeah, put him on the old IR, and then everybody will
I
be
still think he's
pissed.
a dynasty buy.
I'm indifferent. He's alright. It's whatever. I'm
Hmm.
gonna buy a tight end. I
You're
just
not,
want to buy a different one, but at the same
yeah,
time, you know, he's alright. He's pretty good.
yeah.
Get
I'm
the
like Perry. I love me some Hawk.
Yeah, yeah. I think I got him
Perry
like
loves
what?
Hawk.
Like he's probably what? Like tight end six? Was it Bowers, Laporta, McBride, Andrews, Pitts, Kincaid? Am I
I
forgetting?
feel like he goes. I think sometimes he goes ahead of Kincaid. No, you had it. Laporta, McBride, Andrews,
Bowers.
um, Bowers, Pitts. Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
six.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like he's six or seven, like at worst. No worse
Because
than seven.
I mean,
I
I
like
guess you could put Kelsey at six, depending on what you think, just because of his, short term production.
I hate old people, so
You heard it here, folks. Boyd's standing on business.
standing on business. When I stand on
All
my
right.
money, I am 5'2".
All right. Just gonna stop sharing real quick. All right. Well, for those of you that tuned in early, or you guys are watching this afterwards, we appreciate you guys turning in. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave that notification bell on. We are going to be recording tomorrow with our special guest that we mentioned last week.
Third part of the crew, the
Yep, the third
second
part of the
B,
crew. Mm-hmm.
the
R
second
and B
B,
squared.
R and
R and
B
B squared.
squared.
So we're bringing that back.
Need to
Yeah,
rebrand
so we're
just
gonna be
for that
going off
episode.
a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna be going off a little bit on some redraft stuff. Maybe throw a little bit of best ball ideas in there, and maybe a couple of dynasty ideas. But Bick is strictly redraft, so if we start going off on tangents, he may just remove himself from the stage until we stop talking, and then he'll
He
just
leaves
add
the
himself
call.
back in. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know this was a little bit different than what we normally do, but hopefully you guys had a lot of fun. If you tuned in or if you're watching afterwards, make sure you follow us on all of our socials. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace. All right, Boyd, I'm gonna end the stream. Uh, then I'll talk to you later, man.
Sounds good, man.
All right, peace.
Peace out, man.